What's up, guys? We got a little different scenario this week. We're out here in beautiful Barstow, California, out here shock tuning with Keith from KDM. We got Dan out here in his beautiful truck. Now we're gonna get start tuning this thing and enjoy. Nice fucking glasses, Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
Time did you guys leave the house this morning?
6, yeah, maybe a little after 6. It took us an hour and 45 too. It was good.
Nice. I left at 4:45. We rolled up here at like 7:30.
How was it?
What?
You said you're talking crap about taking chairs. I was like, yeah, he's always got something.
I always have something to say.
Weird. This is the Spider-Man man.
Yeah.
An imposter. That man is the imposter.
All the footage, you would just cut it all into shorts between the two of them back and forth.
Me and him or you and him?
You and him. It's some viral shit. It's some super viral shit.
You're projecting again, Nicholas. Look how your dog just rolled around on her back like a horse. You should really start washing that thing.
My dog?
I mean, what else did you think I was talking about? Might want to look into that too. Let's go. Do the thing.
Ring the bell.
What's that saying? It's too pretty to drive. It's like it's too hot to f, so save it for the next guy. We're gonna go do a couple passes, get the shocks warmed up, and then Keith's gonna watch it, see if we need to make any adjustments, and then go from there.
Just out of the box, it's working really well. We set up a bass tune and did all the valving and springs beforehand, so that's what it's very important. It gets us like 90-95% tuned before we even hit the dirt. Yeah, now I'm gonna go feel it and see what I think. Watched it a couple times, it looks good visually, but now Ryan and I are gonna go out, see some different terrain and get my opinion on it.
Oh man, I did everything from like the dash to the front sheet metal to a bunch of mounting of components, finishing up exhaust work, grafting in some aluminum to the rear quarter panels, a lot of the interior stuff. There's a lot, but primarily that, where a lot of other guys did chassis components and frame components. So pretty much seeing it through to the end till it went off to go to paint. The mirrors, everyone's favorite.
How many hours did you have in the mirrors?
A lot. It's a lot. We don't really talk about it much.
No idea this even goes into those mirrors, you know, like most people just see it, they don't even realize the amount of work that goes into that.
This is like every kid's dream, man. I mean, we all, if you're into off-roading, this is what you want. So I'm very, very honored and privileged and stoked. It's a good day. I think Ryan's gonna show us how it's really done right now. But I know what this shit costs, so I don't want to break it. And if he breaks it, I gotta fix it. So he's gonna mat it right now. Sorry, but it's gonna look really good. So get the video ready.
All right.
Unbelievably smooth for what we were doing.
Surprising, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah, that's the best when you see people tense up for a lull, and then you just... Like you feel what you're going through, but it's like not violent. It's just like, oh, this is
It's
like,
unbelievable.
Looks amazingly fast.
It felt fast.
Lightning fast. It looks smooth. It looks like it's just cruising.
See, it's when you do everything the right way. That's what it's supposed to be like. That's why we send the shocks to this guy before we come here.
very important. I won't show up otherwise.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be way too much. You're gonna get a baseline.
Yeah, spend half the day pulling shocks and changing everything. 9 times out of 10, you don't have the right spring, and it's just a nightmare. You waste more time pulling shocks on and off than actually fine tuning it. We didn't do it initially pulling the measurements, so I guessed, and the only thing we dropped was spring in the front, like 50 pounds or something, 100 pounds.
Like, how do you gauge if the spring rate is perfect? How do you know?
I have a formula that I run based off the weights and everything.
Oh,
So when the truck's loaded,
The other side.
is it in your truck?
when
Yeah, everything's fully loaded, it's full of fuel. Yeah, ride height is set.
Is everything that's
Seeing how much spring it requires to pull the truck up, it's just all
tool bag full?
all an equation. I have formula.
so
Pulling
that
the
first
rotor or
spring,
what?
like, what's it start out as, and what's it compress once it's in that?
It's a 24-inch long spring. You know, based on the travel number, it's only going to compress, so much, 8 inches or so. But between the top and bottom spring, it's a combined rate at droop, and then it hits the crossover dual rate, ramps up. So every inch it's compressing, it's doubling in
100
rate,
pounds or whatever.
adding 100 pounds of weight. Or if it's a 600-pound rate, you're compressing at an inch. It's a 600-pound spring. You're compressing at 2 inches. It's 1,200 pounds. Every inch of travel, it's whatever rate it is, it's adding that much force.
Bro Science 101. This is the Brofessor.
The professor is stuck on these nuts. This guy's over here filming everything.
Yep.
If he's teaching you too much, you get a headache, just take an ibuprofen.
You ever take it off any sweet jumps?
All right, so there you have it. We got Dan's truck in the dirt for the first time. It worked flawless all day. Keith barely had to turn a couple tubes to adjust some compression in the front and rear. And basically we just drove it around all day. And no trip to Barstow is complete without going to Del Taco for some tacos. And then, yeah, I think we're gonna go drive this thing around a little bit more and load it up and head home. But what do you think, Dan?
I have a lot to say, Ryan, but I just can't come up with the words right this second. It's stage fright, but no, this has been a great day, a long time in the making. KDM gave us great feedback on the build. He sees a lot of builds, and I don't think he was blowing smoke. I think that we hit every box. The rubber side stayed down all day, and nothing broke, and we had a great day. So thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. All right, let's go put some more miles on this thing.